perfect strategy for deal sourcing is buying directly from vendors. And what that means is we can sit down and talk to the decision makers and get the best possible deals. Yes, we can find deals from estate agents, we can find them online portals, we can find them auctions, we can find them through other sources, but the best deals you'll ever do will be the ones that when you sit down in front of the owner, you talk to them, you understand their needs, you work out what they want, and you negotiate a deal to work for them. And we talk about this category of people as motivated sellers, people that are keen to sell. And when someone is motivated, often it means they'll be more flexible in the price. And that's essentially what we want. And by flexibility, we mean a reduction rather than an increase. They'll be flexible in terms of the amount of money, because often what's driving them, there's something more important than the money. Let's say they're relocating to another part of the world for a job. They've got to move by September. That means they want everything done and dusted. And here they want the certainty all this is going to get wrapped up so they can get on with their new life in September at the other side of the world. Now, if they were doing a traditional sale, for example, with an estate agent, there's no guarantee that that deal is going to be done in time. It could fall out of bed, literally at the last minute, it could fall out of bed. And about a third of property deals that are sold on market often fall out of bed and then they come back up for sale again, or the seller will then pull it off the market and not sell it. About a third of deals fail. Now, when we look at that stat, that means if somebody needs a certainty, they can't get that certainty. But when you sit down with them, you can structure a deal to give them that certainty. So in this example, the speed and certainty is more important than the price. So they'll be flexible in the price, they'll accept a lower price. And other times, it may be flexible around the way we put the deal together. So, for example, I talk about controlling property and lease options, assisted sales, delayed completions, a number of different ways where you can control a property without purchasing it. It may even be you pay some of the money now, you pay some of it later. It may be that the vendor, the seller, is actually your part funder. What I mean by that is, for example, we did a deal last year, we completed on it, we wrapped it all up and paid all the money back. We purchased a property, if I remember correctly, it was something like £225,000. I can't remember the exact number. And we paid £125,000 at the time, and £100,000 we delayed as a payment to the owner because they didn't need the money right away. And so what that meant was they needed a smaller amount, but they didn't need all of it. And so we paid them the other £100,000 2 years later, which was last year. We'd wrapped it all up and paid that. So that's an example. The seller is flexible in the way the deal is done. So when we're talking about motivated sellers, you are going to get these type of deals by sitting down with the owner and developing these skills of negotiation, understanding, deal structuring. So you can either get a reduction in the price or you can get some flexibility in how you put the deal together. And often that means you're not paying all the money up front. Hey, if you're enjoying these short videos that we're doing called Saj Dailies, then make sure you also check out our longer form content that we have on the channel. There's probably about 300 videos that are on the channel that we've uploaded over the last few years, and there's a lot more content uploaded regularly. And if you're enjoying it, then make sure you click on that like button. Also subscribe to the channel, but more importantly, leave me a comment. Let me know what it is about these videos you're particularly enjoying and particularly liking. And once you've done that, make sure you click on this video and I'll see you over here next.